Hello guys, today we are going to solve GATE paper 2022 and I hope this will help you. So first question in the part A for common for all candidates, we have question number from 11 to 28 which carry 1 mark each. So question number 1, the concentric circle in a sun path diagram represent. So sun path diagram is given like this, okay, and these concentric circle they are asking they represent what, and also there is one of these lines which are radiating from the center. So just let me tell you what are these. So this represent, any guesses? Yes, it represent altitude angle, okay, and whereas these lines represent azimuth angle, okay. So this is it, and we are clarified on this. Day of the year is the sequence, okay, like January, from the January 1st the day is starting of the year, and the hour of the day is from like we have 24 hours in a day, and that is all. So these are not included, only confusion can be created in these two. So now you know the radiating one is the azimuth angle and the concentric circles are the altitude angles. I hope you will never mistake it again. And the question number 12, the operational question number 12, the operational guidelines on credit linked subsidy scheme for economically weaker section EWS January 27 by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation. The Government of India define EWS household as having an annual income up to. So let me categorize. We have EWS, okay, we have LIG, that is lower income group, we have MIG, middle income group first, and then middle income group second, okay. These categories we have. So in the base of income they are separated, okay, income. So if we talk about EWS, they have in lakh, I'm saying, okay, annual income, this is 3 lakh, and LIG we have 6 lakh, sorry, 3 to 6 lakhs. MIG 1 we have 6 to 12 lakhs, and for MIG 2 we have 12 to 18 lakhs, okay. So I hope this will never be mistaken. And if we talk about the amount of subsidy they will be provided, EWS 6.5, LIG 6.5, MIG will be provided with 4, and the MIG second will be provided with 3 interest on subsidies. And then we have carpet area, and the loan will be sanctioned. So loan and carpet area if we talk about, so the loan sanctioned will be 6 and 6 lakhs for EWS and LIG group. For MIG 1 we have 9, and for MIG second we have 12 lakhs. Coming on to the carpet area in meter square, EWS we have 30, then we have 60, then we have MIG 2 we have 120, and MIG second we have 150, okay. So MIG 1 is 120 and MIG second is 150. So the answer here is EWS we have 3, okay. 3 lakh is the income, and I hope you will remember all of these as well which I have shared here, okay. Now moving on to the question number 13, which of the following is a vector graphic software? So nothing is here to explain, so the answer is Inkscape, okay. This is the software which used for the vector graphics software. And 14th question, the main cable of suspension bridge support the deck with the hangers, okay. These hangers are equidistant along the length of the bridge and represent a uniformly distributed load. Assuming the cable to be weightless as compared to the applied loading, the best approx of the shape that cable takes for this loading is, I hope we know that if these are equidistant, so the cable will take certain like this type of, okay. And this is what, this is a parabolic curve, okay. So this shape it will take, it just you have to use circular circle, it cannot take a full circle type, and not a hyperbolic, okay, and not the catenary. It will take the parabolic curve, okay. Question number 15. Arrange the following road in the descending order of accessibility. So descending order is going from higher to lower. So the lower accessibility we can see is in the expressway, that is Q. Then we will have it in the arterial road, then the collector road, and the local street. Okay, so local street, sorry, S. So the correct sequence is S, R, P, Q. So the B is the correct answer. Question number 16. Question number 16. The following two-dimensional visual composition represent. So this composition represent, it's going like this, and this upper part is coming like this. So it represent a lacing composition, okay. So this is a lacing composition, not an interlocking composition, not intersecting. Intersecting could be like this, and not a interpenetrating. So the answer is interlacing, okay. So the interlacing is the correct answer here. Moving on to the question number 17, the golden ratio. So the golden ratio, if you could have read the book of D.K. Ching, it is a very good book, you should read it, okay. D.K. Ching, you can find form, space and order, architectural form, space and order. This book share a lot of thing about the golden ratio, and we know that golden ratio is what, 1.618, okay. This is the golden ratio, and the number which the ratio which give us this number is known as the golden ratio. Here we know that it is by the B, okay. So B gives this number. In the fully detail, if you want to read, I will suggest you can go and read this book by the D.K. Ching, Form, Space and Order. Moving on to the question number 18th. Hogarth line of beauty is. So the Hogarth line of beauty are certainly more of the curvaceous line. It is serpent line, they used to say. So these are the line of beauty, okay. So the answer is the D one, okay. These are the line of beauty. Now moving on to the question number 19th. Which of the following sites were added to the Ramsar list in year 2020? So the site which has been added to the Ramsar list are, first is the Asan Conservation Reserve, which is in Uttarakhand, and then we have Lunar Lake, which is in the Maharashtra. What about Chilika? Chilika Lake is the first one, okay, first Ramsar site, and it is in I guess it's in Tamil Nadu, okay. Now Asta Mundi wetland is again, it's added in 2002, okay. So the correct answer is B and D, okay. Now moving on to the question number 20. Which of the following helps in keeping direct solar radiation out of the building? So which of the following device are used as a solar keeping the direct solar radiation outside of the building? So we know that Bagheer and Malgaf, these two are the wind catcher, okay. So these are not the devices to keep the solar radiation. So the answer is A, Mashrabia. This is the beautifully lattice work, okay, lattice work window, and these look like this, okay. And there is the lattice work, a small window here, lattice work, and this is the lattice work. You can even see in the picture, my diagrams are not that clear. And Chhajja, we all know that sun shading device, these are the sun shading device. So this is the, so Chhajja is like this, okay. So the answer is Chhajja and Mashrabia, okay. Both of these, Baghir and Maldives, are both are the wind catcher. Okay, one in the Egypt and one in the Iran. Moving on to the question 21. As per the Handbook of Professional Document, okay, 2015, the Council of Architecture India, architects are liable to, if the building is used for any other purpose than one for it was designed. So this is not, architects are not responsible and liable for this. If any unauthorized changes or illegal modification are made by the owner, so this, the owner will be liable for this one, okay, or the occupants will be liable for if they make any unauthorized changes and the architect does not know about it at all. Now moving on to the C question. If the client suffer damage loss due to the lack of proper professional service, yes, now this is architects are liable for. They have to present themselves with the proper professional service to the clients, okay. And if the architects fail to attain the standard of care, as yes, they have to give it a standard, okay, whatever work they are doing. So the C and D will be the correct answer. Architects are liable for these two. Moving on to the question number 22. As per as per the United Nations Transforming Our World, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development 2015, which came into this year, which of the following sustainable development goals directly address water related issue? So there are a total of, I hope you know how many goals are there. There are 17 goals, yes. And I think you should read, not read in detail about these, but at least you should know goal 1 stands for what and goal 2 stands for what. So I'll not explain all of the 17, but I will explain 4 of these. So SDG 1 stands for no poverty. No poverty. Okay. SDG 4 is for quality education. So clearly we know that water related issue is not here. Okay, so it can be in the SDG 6. Yes, it is, because SDG 6 is clean water and sanitation. As for the SDG 14, it's again a water related issue. It is life below water. Okay, so these two are directly linked with the water related issue C and D. Okay, moving on to the question number 23. I hope guys you are getting what I am trying to teach here, and if you have any question, I would suggest you can write in the comment so that I can address it or other people can discuss about it. Okay. Question number 23. For a masonry section, the line of action of a force shift to incorporate the effect of the lateral force and induce moment. Okay. Consider a masonry section of width 600 mm, assuming a zero tensile stress capacity and a linear stress strain response for the entire domain of loading. The minimum value of eccentricity at which the section will crack in mm, round off to, okay, 1 decimal they are asking. So to give you this hint, this is not a numerical. They are just asking you, they're not asking you to solve anything, they are just asking you a IS code. Okay, so according to that IS code, that IS code is actually IS 1905, which came into 1998, Indian Standard Specification for Code of Practice for structural use of unreinforced masonry. The code states that when the span is more than 30 times of the wall, okay, 30 times of the wall, thickness of the wall, the point of application of the load shall be considered to be displaced from the center of the bearing towards the span of the floor. And how much extent? To an extent of 1/6. Okay, 1/6, remember this. 1/6 of the bearing wall width. So bearing wall width here is 600. Okay, so now and in this special case, the eccentricity of the load lie between 1/3 to 1/2 of the thickness of the membrane. Okay, it is in this special case. So here we know how we can calculate it by multiplying the width, okay, into 1/6. So it gives us 100 mm. So 100 mm is the correct answer of the minimum value of eccentricity at which the section will crack will be 100 mm. Coming on to the question number 24th. This question is from the thermal comfort in built environment. Okay, the maximum and minimum indoor dry bulb temperature of a room are 38 degrees Celsius and 34 degrees Celsius. If the corresponding outdoor maximum and minimum dry bulb temperature are 42 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius respectively, then the thermal damping of the room. Now, what is thermal damping? Just write it. Thermal damping equals to TO minus TI upon TO, and that is expressed in the percentage. So now what is the answer? So we have outdoor temperature, we have 38 and 34. Okay, sorry, indoor temperature we have 38 and 34. So here it will be upon minus 4. Okay, now we have 32, 42 and 30. So the outdoor maximum temperature is 12. Okay, 12 minus 4 divided by 12. Okay, outdoor 12 into 100. So the answer comes up to 66.267%. Okay, 66.67% is the answer. They are asking 2 decimal place, so this is the answer. The answer is actually 66.6666 goes on and on. Okay, now coming on to the question number 25. There they are saying a building site measures 96 centimeter. Site measure 96 centimeter square on a scale. Now they have mentioned the scale as well is 1:12500. The actual area represent in hectare. Now they are saying, so this is very easy question. What you have to do is you have to multiply. First you have to take this area and you have to break it into length and breadth. Okay, so how you can do it? By obviously by this. Okay, so the answer will be, after we take the square root of this, so answer is 9.8 centimeter. Okay, the answer was in the centimeter square, so the answer is, the length is L into L. If I will say L equals to 9.8 centimeter. Now on the how much it will be in the real life. So in the real life it will be centimeter into 12500. So what I want to do is, first I want to change it into the meters. So how I will just divide it by the 100. So I have changed the centimeter into the meters. Okay, into, and now I will have the answer of 225 meters. So this is one. Now they are asking the area in the hectare. So what I have to do is 1225 meter into 1225 meter equals to, it gives me an area of 1500625 meter square. So how much? 1 hectare equals to 100 in meters into 100 meters. Okay, this is how you will get. So we will divide it We'll divide it from 100 into 100, and there we'll get the answer of 150.0625 hectares, right? This is the answer. And now they are saying in integers, so only 150 hectare is the answer. I hope you have got it. Okay, this is not tricky or anything, you just know the concept and you do it. Okay, this is it. Now moving on to the question number 26. This is from the transportation, and an off-street car parking lot contain a total of 75 bays. If the parking lot was used by 687 cars over a period of 12 hours, the average parking turnover of the parking lot is. So it's very simple, you don't need to remember any formula or anything, you just can solve it by putting simple mathematics to it. So the parking turnover equals to number of vehicle, okay, number of vehicle on parking duration. Okay, first and this will be divided by number of parking bay. So it give us 687 cars we have over a period of the parking bays at the period of 12 hours, and the parking bays are 75. It give, after calculating, it give us 0.76 car per hour per bay. And if you ever get confused, they have already given the unit here in vehicle per hour per bay. So you get the answer from this also. You can get the answer from this as well. Moving on to the question number 27. The hydraulic radius of the following rectangle open drain section in mm round off to the place 2. Okay, in this question it's very simple. What you have to do is, what is hydraulic radius? First of all, you should know this. Hydraulic radius is equals to A upon P. Now what is A? A is the wetted area and P is the wetted perimeter. Okay, now A wetted area is this one, na? 600 into 250. Wetted perimeter is 250 plus 600 plus 250. Okay, this is the wetted perimeter, whereas the wetted area is this one, right? So now coming, it will give us 600 into 250 upon 1100, and this will give us 136.36 mm. Okay, this question is from planning for a drainage system. Okay, now moving on to the question number 28. I hope till now you are getting what I am teaching. Now question number 28. A town with 0.45 million population send its entire organic waste to composting site on a daily basis through a truck of 15 ton carrying capacity. Assume the total waste generated per day is 0.21 kg and 40% of the total is organic waste. So they are sending their entire organic waste to the compost. Okay, so the total of is the organic waste. The minimum number of weekly round trip required by the truck will be. So here the solution of this way is very simple. In one day, organic waste generated and have to decompose or disposed the same day. So it will be 40% of 0.21 kg into 0.45 million. 5 3 4. Okay, and this comes up to, I have solved it, but you guys, you go ahead and do it. It comes to 37 kg. Okay, 37 kg, 37,800 kg. Okay, so number of truck required, number of truck trip required. So we know that in one trip it can carry only 15 ton. So number of truck trips required is 37,800 divided by 15,000. Okay, so it comes to 2.52. So you cannot write it 2. Okay, the number of trip that truck has to made now will be 3. Okay, because to carry this amount of waste as well, 0.52. Okay, so in the total, don't stop here. Okay, they are asking the minimum number of weekly round trips. The total trips in a week equals to 3 into 7. So it will give us 21 trips is the answer. Okay.